Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to do a technique called stained glass glitter window. And this is actually the back side of my window sheet. I wanted to show you the front side. Now this one is still wet. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So this is the stamp set. Let me show you those. This one is using the Dove of Peace stamp set, so you can see what that looks like. Like I said, it's still wet, so I want to set that aside to dry. And then this one, let me show you this one over top of the cardstock. Okay, so this one uses the embellished ornaments, and I'm using this one right here. Now I had tried to use these two ornaments in this technique, and you need more white space. I mean, you can try it with these, but I just found that if you have a line stamp that has a lot of white space, you can do this technique a lot easier. And then the star is from Be a Star, and it's this one right here. Super pretty. And the red dots are still wet on that one. And this skull here is from the Halloween Treat stamp set. I used the silver glitter on that one with the skull right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so you're going to need a piece of window sheet. I have one here cut out already, and I'm going to use the star only because it's a lot easier to color on camera, so I don't have to do the delicate small places like I do on the Dove here. So you're going to use the black StazOn ink, and you're just going to go ahead and ink that up. Okay, now the trick with the window sheets is it's really super slippery when you're stamping on it. So, and the StazOn is permanent ink. So once you stamp it, you're going to just stamp straight down and lift straight up. You don't want to kind of slide it, is pretty much what you don't want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and push down and then hold it there for a few seconds. And pick it up. Okay, so then this is going to be considered the front side of our window sheet. We're going to do all the fancy glitter work on the back side. So you're going to let that set to dry. So what I already had one done previously, so let me grab that. This one is dry. So this is the side that I stamped on, and I'm going to flip it over. Okay, and then we're going to grab our Crystal Effects. And then I've also done the fine tip glue pen. And let me show you on that one. This one is the one that I used for that. Let me get my piece of cardstock. So you can use either glue. They dry clear. And this one actually probably is better, especially for the Dove one here, because it's so detailed. But I'm going to use the Crystal Effects. Okay, so you're just going to take your glue of choice. I'm using the Crystal Effects. And you're going to do one glitter at a time. Let me show you the glitters that I'm using. I'm going to use the silver and then also the gold. And then the reason I think the red is taking a little bit longer to dry is because I used the Dazzling Details. And maybe I didn't shake it up good enough, but just shake it up really good and maybe just let that set overnight if you're going to use any of these. And these are in the silver, gold, and the cherry cobbler. And then there's also a Dazzling Diamonds one. But we're going to use the actual glitter today. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the sections of the star that I want to add the glitter to. And you're just going to do one glitter at a time because you don't want to mix your glitter. Okay, so there's the Crystal Effects. Let me grab some scrap. Okay, so we're going to add the gold first. I'm just going to sprinkle it over the star. Okay, and then you can see it. And of course this is still wet, but you can see how pretty it is from the front because you still see the black. Whereas on the back side, you really can't see the ink. That's why it looks like a globby mess from the back, but from the front, you see the stamped image. Okay, so let's dump this back in and do the silver. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and do the silver part. Okay, now the silver. Let me get my scrap piece again. I love our glitter. So pretty. Okay, so here's the star on the back side. So the stained glass is really just an idea that you would get the stamped image of the outline showing through, because if you added that much glitter to the front, you don't see the detail of the star. So when you color from the back side and then you flip it over, it's absolutely beautiful. So then I would go ahead and hand cut this out and put it on a project. I'm actually wanting to put this dove on a card. So if I finish this card before the video goes live, I will post a link below this video so you can see the finished card. And then same with the star. I'll make a card with those two. Okay, so that's how you do that technique. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!